The United States have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Digne. Now it's Balogun, and now the breakaway. Balogun has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Balogun looking to run onto it. Olise. Dembele. And France can counter now. And it's Doué. Pulisic. Balogun. And they can counter here. Now it's Weah. Weah. And the keeper has it. Digne. Chouameni. Saliba. And back to the keeper they go. Upamecano. Chouameni. Upamecano looks to the other side. McKennie. It's been slipped through. Saliba gets good distance on it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dembele do have a chance to counter here. Digne. McKennie. And the flag has stayed down. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balogun. Out towards the flank. And it's Robinson. Robinson stood his ground strongly. Another chance from a corner. And the keeper beats it away. And he thumps it clear. Pulisic. Saliba wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pulisic. Spread out to the left. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Upamecano. Kone. Upamecano. Inyet. Now he's off and running. Richards. Carter Vickers.
France are sending quite a clear message here. We're better than you, and we're making sure you know it.
Balogun. Out to the left it goes.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Saliba moved on forwards. And it's Doué. Proves too strong. Done delicately. Where? And here's Pulisic. Musa! It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Saliba clears it away. It's a throw-in. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Balogun is offering a right smile there.
Cleared away. That's the throw. Saliba, gently done. Digne. Chouameni, and it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Dembele, chance, surely!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Olise. He's in a great position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Digne cuts it out. Olise. Doué. Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Pulisic. Where?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Balogun. Played out wide. Oh, they could break here. And it's Doué. Kone. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Kone. Olise. Now it's Doué. Played out to the right. Olise! Oh, they could be caught out here. Robinson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Upamecano, aim forwards. Swings it across. That'll be a throw-in. They've got a corner here. Dembele chooses to go back. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Doué. Tchouaméni out to the right. Nice control. Now this could be a... Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Pulisic. He's found the way through. McKennie. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a nicely shoots! What a save! Terrific reactions! Richards shifted upfield. Saliba. Dembele. Kone. Upamecano. Koundé. Upamecano. Kone. Tchouaméni. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And they've got a throw. Tchouaméni thinks one through. Played into space out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dembele's cross. And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. McKennie. And it's McKennie. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Doué. Kone. That's a throw. Cleared away. In again. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Kone. front. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
After 26 minutes is number 11, Dembele.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Balogun. Pulisic. Oh, good spread. Now here's the delivery. Not one of his best. Elise. Chouameni. Saliba, gently done. Dembele. Doué. Now it's Balogun. Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano. Elise. Moved on forwards. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Doué.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. Olise looking to get on the end of this. That's a corner kick. Olise with the short one. Kone played out towards the right wing. Olise knocks it out wide. Now it's Kone, and the cutback. That's an excellent interception. And it's Doué. Out towards the flank. Shot a goal! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chouameni. Dembele looking for a runner. And he's there to clear it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pulisic. Hit into the middle. Saliba can get it clear. And the shot! That is a little undercooked. McKennie. Looking for a decent ball in. Mbappe. Saliba. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Kone. Chouameni. Saliba. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pulisic. And it's been played through. And that has been clubbed away. Pulisic. Showing good feet. Musa, oh, good spread. Now it's a chance for a shot! It's there! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. The United States get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Saliba. Doué. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played down the flank. McKennie. Oh, that's neat. Balogun, Pulisic. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Dembele. Saliba. The United States are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Richards. McKennie. And it's McKennie. And here's Pulisic. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. Robinson is short. Robinson. That's good play. So who's he picking out? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Upamecano. Dembele. Digne. Now it's Doué, and it's Dembele. Kone. Robinson getting this one clear. Where? Musa. Robinson. Now it's Pulisic. Musa. Nice physical challenge. Kone did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Elise. And it's Kone. Plenty waiting in the middle. McKennie shifted upfield. Where? Muscular approach does pay off here. Kone?
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kone. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Dembele laid out to the left flank. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Richards is there and he can get that clear. McKennie. Carter-Vickers. Musa. Carter-Vickers. Aim forwards. That'll be a throw. Doué. Kone. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Fires it in low. He's having a shot! No mistake! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Number 20.
Well, that is... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best children's activity. Please keep your eyes on children during the match at all times.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Balogun. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Balogun was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Can he latch on to this? Balogun. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Elise. And it's Dembele. Doué. Succumbs to the pressure. McKennie probing pass. This is gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Upamecano tries to clear. Musa. Now it's McKennie. Can he deliver? Played into the middle. Cleared away. Ball's gone out of play. Chouameni. Doué. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Musa. And here's Pulisic. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar! Koundé gets it away. Kone, oh, perfectly measured that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Where? Musa. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Doué. Wins the duel this time. Chouameni. Oh, it's Dembele. Clearly not happy with that. Digne. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to get it away. Dembele. And here's Doué. Digne crossing. Could be danger here. Mbappe herring after the ball here. Musa. Pulisic. Doué. And it's Dembele. Digne crosses. Richards is there and he can get that clear. McKennie. The United States have a free kick. Richards. Doué. Chouameni. Kone. Koundé. Doué. Chouameni. Olise. Kone. That's an imaginative pass. Doué. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Where?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Pulisic. Ball swung in. Saliba with shapes to shoot!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Upamecano. Koundé. Nice physical challenge. Where looking to run onto it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out wide. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Robinson. Where? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, such a clever touch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Pulisic. Toure. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Saliba, gently done. Can he spark a counter here? And reclaimed it in a trice. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's McKennie. Lovely bit of skill. Pulisic. Musa. That's tidy. Musa. And a chance! And yes, it's there!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution for United States.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doué has it in a wide position. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Richards can get it clear.
France will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
France, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Pulisic. And here's Pulisic. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe.
The United States really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Olise, forwards and with intent. Mbappe flashes it across. There's the shot! Olise plays it short. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. And here's Olise. Out to the left it goes. Back up he goes! Musa. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
The United States have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. Dembele. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's McKennie. Chouameni. Clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Dembele. Olise. And here's Dembele. Digne. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Olise! That's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Digne. Saliba. Digne. Saliba, gently done. And it's Doué. Carter Vickers. Robinson. That is lovely. Upamecano gets it away. Pulisic played out to the left flank. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Doué. Olise! That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Digne. And it's Doué. And here's Olise. Olise! Another save. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Pulisic. Richards. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Pulisic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba. Digne. Saliba, aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Olise. Out towards the flank. Kone. Olise. Chouameni. Kone. Koundé, who does have an assist to his name. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a good foot in there. Digne. Can he latch on to this? Dembele. And it's Digne. That's very neat.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
What about this? A header! And that could come back to haunt them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Pulisic. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Musa. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Robinson spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. Musa. Lovely feet. And here's Pulisic. Tries a measured ball.
The United States really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potent.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Pulisic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Digne. Saliba. Digne. Saliba. Chouameni. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Hernandez. Kone. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that was very necessary. He's got away.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's been played through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Doué. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Played out to the right. Richards getting this one clear. France have reclaimed it. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kone really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Doué! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pulisic. Robinson. Musa. He's in! Great chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Musa played out towards the right wing. And it's Musa. They are right into last chance territory.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Mbappe, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
McKennie clears it away. Dembele knocks it out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernandez. Dembele. Very nicely done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pulisic. McKennie.
The United States really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Upamecano moved on forwards.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Deep into stoppage time. Robinson. And it's Musa. Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards the centre. He's dealt with that well. In once more. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Musa. The United States to make one last surge forward. Out to the right. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Olise! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
France making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution pass.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen,